Good morning. Let's look at today's weather. We're seeing typical fall conditions across the region today. Afternoon highs will range from 122 to 128 degrees, with several urban areas holding near 130. Overnight temperatures will stay elevated, generally around 98 to 102, so mornings may feel a little warmer than usual. Winds will pick up later today, bringing typical seasonal fire activity and widespread smoke. Air quality will range from moderate to very poor, especially during the afternoon commute. If you're sensitive to smoke, it may be a good idea to plan accordingly. Later in the week, routine atmospheric instability could trigger localized severe storms, with brief flooding, power disruptions, and strong wind gusts. Conditions may change quickly, which is very common for this time of year. Let's check in with Tyler, who's a little further east, where some of that weather is already moving through.
Thanks. I'm a little further east, where we're seeing heavy rain, strong wind, and frequent lightning. Rainfall has been intense at times, leading to street flooding and reduced visibility, but crews are monitoring conditions and traffic is still moving. Wind gusts have been strong enough to bring down trees and power lines in some neighborhoods, so brief outages are to be expected, especially this afternoon. Officials recommend staying indoors during the strongest storms, though many people are still heading to work and school as planned. These storms should continue on and off throughout the evening before tapering overnight, though additional rounds are possible tomorrow. Back to you.
Thanks, Tyler. We'll check back in if anything changes. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, tomorrow stays very hot with highs around 124 and some lingering smoke. By Wednesday, temperatures climb closer to 126, and we'll start seeing more of that storm activity showing up. Thursday gets even hotter, near 128, with overnight lows staying close to 100 and storms continuing. By Friday, highs push towards 130, with similar conditions sticking around into the weekend. That's your forecast. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
For my final project, I created a satirical weather forecast video to critique how climate disasters are increasingly treated as routine updates in media. The project aims to expose how emotionally detached reporting can desensitize the public to environmental crisis. I originally planned to film with my roommates, but due to scheduling conflicts, I had to pivot and improvise. I built my own green screen setup at home and handled all of the production with the help of my boyfriend. I used CapCut for video editing, combining scripted performances with designs from Photoshop and AI-generated broadcast-style background graphics to simulate a local news studio environment. These included looping forecasts and storm visuals that exaggerated extreme conditions, meant to make viewers question why we treat disasters like normal news. I was able to show the final video to two of my roommates and one other friend. They thought the concept was smart and liked how realistic the background graphics looked. Our discussion focused on how the delivery of the script could be stronger to emphasize the satirical message. This helped me reflect on how performance choices impact interpretation, especially when using humor and irony. Even though the project didn't go exactly as planned, I'm proud of how I adapted. This project made me think a lot more about the way something is presented,
I'm a little
like tone or
further east, where
format,
we're seeing
that
heavy
can totally
rain,
change how
strong
people
wind, and
react to
frequent
it.
lightning. Rain
Using
has been
humor
intense
felt
at
like a good
times,
way to get
leading to
people's
street flooding and
attention, but I
reduced
also
visibility,
realized it's
but
easy for
crews
the
are
message
monitoring
to get
conditions and
lost if
traffic
the
is still
delivery
moving.
isn't
Wind
clear.
gusts have been strong enough to
I
bring
definitely
down
had
trees
to
and
get more
power lines in
hands-on with
some
editing
neighborhoods,
and design
so
than I
brief outages are
expected, but it
possible,
was a good
especially
push to
this
figure things
afternoon.
out on the fly.
Officials recommend